Hey guys, enter the stars. And wow is all I can say. And whoa. And you're going to see the significance. You're going to hear the significance of what the word whoa actually means as it relates to iPad Goat, this chalkboard, and the chalkboard you see on your left-hand side of the upcoming event called Fill the Mall Together 2016, an event in which they are trying to gather 1 million Christians to fill the Capitol Mall. Now, many of you have asked me, what is it that we can do to stop this from happening? Because we feel it as though it is a trap of some kind. And all I can tell you is that if you truly believe, based on all the information we presented to you guys, that this could and most likely is a trap of some kind, if not a physical trap, a spiritual trap, all you can do is share this with people. The only way this stops is when the word gets out. I'm doing my part to try to provide the information, the synchronicities that I see, and it is up to you to believe them and to put them forward. Now, I want to address some of the disinformation that is happening in the comments of the videos that I've uploaded this morning. People saying they do not see the face of Jesus on this chalkboard. And I'm going to address that right now. We're going to put it to rest because I don't believe that the disagreement of the face on the chalkboard is even real. I believe it's been generated. And I'm not calling out the people who are saying they can't see it. I'm just simply saying to you, I don't believe it's real. And I'm going to tell you why. Because here on the chalkboard, and it's cut off here, but in the wide angle view in the last video that I did, there's a clear rendition of Jesus. Then I compared it to a reading from chapter 33 of Stephen King's novel, The Shining. And now we have the final piece of the puzzle, because there always needs to be three witnesses. IOU are the missing letters in this word evolution. IOU. And of course, IOU, and this is the final nail in the coffin to prove that it is in fact Jesus that you are seeing on that chalkboard, is that IOU is Judas, the one who betrayed Jesus. IOU is Judas, the one who betrayed Jesus. And now we know that what we're seeing on this chalkboard was Jesus being ejaculated on by the phallus on this chalkboard just above this image. We have Judas here and Jesus here. And now we see how Fill the Mall, this Christian gathering, fits into this iPad Goat 2 scenario, in which we foreshadowed time and time and time again. All of the events during the Obama presidency were in this animated film. And every time someone said it was a stretch, it's a stretch, it's a stretch, it's a stretch. Well, guess what? Not even Plastic Man can stretch that much. It's over. It's been explained, and it has been decided through showing the synchronicities that none of this was a stretch, that it has all come to fruition. Why? Started out with the snowflakes of Sandy Hook. Now remember, this iPad Go 2 came out before Sandy Hook in 2012. Before Sandy Hook. And after Sandy Hook happened, all of the little children and all the people started cutting out snowflakes. And there was a pushpin board showing all the different people who had donated, just like the pushpin map in this image, in this video, that happened before the event. And everyone was cutting out snowflakes, and we did a video on that, and they said that was a stretch. Then we showed the house on fire. Christopher Dorner, the man who was chased up into the hills, and they lit his cabin on fire. We had the firehouse at Sandy Hook, where everyone gathered. And everyone said that was a stretch. Then we had the shark. This is Tiburon. This is the Tiber River of Rome. It's also Tiber Creek in Washington, D.C. It is also Tiburon, where the comedian lived who died. What was his name again? You guys know in the chat who was from Tiburon. So go ahead and put that in there for me because I'm drawing a blank. And we decoded him and all that foreshadowing. And then it was a stretch there too, right? Are you starting to see the pattern here? This is the trolls' method of discrediting the information because they understand that no one's going to watch the process from start to finish. And if you're just to pop on here and see one video, that you too might think it's a stretch. Are you ready for this bombshell? Look at the face on this chalkboard. Now I want you to look at the face of death in election year. Now, there is no need for fear, you guys. This is the purge election year. And this is the face we saw on the chalkboard on I Pet Goat. And Obama is still president. The purge election year with the two X's. This is Saturn. The two X's on the eyes of the hangman. Now, this is going to go even deeper. But before we get into that, I want to come back here in the chat, make sure you guys are good and we're still connected because they like to do that too. Let's see here. Let's refresh this. So I'm not seeing you guys here. Make sure we're good. Why does it say starting soon? No way. Oh man, there's no truth. There's the truth, unfortunately. Why isn't this starting? Can you guys hear me and see me? It says this has not started yet. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Trouble.